Welcome, Libra, to your beginning of the month of July reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on with you. Okay, the beginning of the month. Messages, please. First two cards coming out are the acceptance. What are you accepting over here? You're accepting that you see the mental clarity to this situation. So having the acceptance, understanding what's going on is going to allow you to get to the Two of Cups behind you. There's going to be this decision that's going to come through that's going to really clear everything. So where you felt like maybe you were a little confused about a situation or feeling at loss within the situation, something is going to peak to give you this fresh new idea, this fresh new perception, this fresh new beginning of understanding and acceptance to the situation. So let's get into this and see what the situation is that we're dealing with. Well, it looks like from the past over here, there was a lot of carelessness and a lot of feeling down about a situation. You might have been dealing with a child or feeling like something from your inner childhood has peaked. Maybe something came up that felt like this was something from the past also, right? So it's almost like from the past to the past, right? Far past that's coming into the past, right? Because this feels like this is something you're going to be leaving. You're going to be leaving this feeling, right? But it's like somebody has sparked or something has sparked up this feeling from a long time ago that makes you feel the same way. So if somebody was careless with your heart or something, it could have brought up some kind of childhood drama or tragedy or trauma that was going on, right? That just feels like I'm redoing it again, or you're giving me those feelings of the way I was treated once before, or maybe they had treated you once before, right? Whether it's childhood or just the past, right? You could say if you're in a marriage, you know, something in a long time marriage, right? We've been married for 10-15 years and you treated me this way, you know, the first 2 years within our marriage, and you're going back to that kind of thing could also be sparking. So it's something that's going on where it just feels like there's a lot of dissatisfaction, but it's almost like I'm replaying this again and I'm not liking this, and it's bringing back this setback, but it's bringing back that kind of trauma to that situation where I don't want it, but I am accepting it and understanding it, and you are moving past that. Something is going to trigger you to get out of that situation. Oh yeah, it's definitely talking about doing the right choice, getting out of that confusion, that fear, and that worry, not having that indecision anymore. Something is going to come in where you're going to feel like it's an information overload of what it is you truly need to move on from this situation, right, and leave that behind. So I definitely could have a Leo Sagittarius coming in to, you know, make you understand something, or it's just that inner awareness of, you know what, I don't need to deal with this. I know I got past this before, we can do it again. So talking about the present now is talking about that creative opportunities and that definitely getting past that negative mindset, feeling like, you know, I am the warrior. I can do this. I don't have to stand over here and put up with this anymore. So it's not going to allow yourself to be imprisoned into that situation anymore, where or even feeling like you're restricted from something, or somebody is restricting you from something. And it's a lot of it is feelings, my friends. It's definitely feelings. You're definitely finding the meaning and having more patience within this situation. It definitely could be a marriage, something that has set you back within some kind of commitment. If it's not a marriage, it definitely is some kind of commitment, whether it's a friendship, a long-standing friendship, or a relationship. But it's almost like I'm confronting the situation and I'm not going to stand for that any longer. So okay, so let's get in and see what is happening in the near future about this situation. It's definitely about the movement and wanting to move out of this situation. So it's definitely saying, you know what, it's time to move. It's time to put that best foot forward and get out of this situation, because it's not doing anything for you. So it's talking about self-care, taking care of yourself, and going on what it is you need. There could be a lot of jealousy or a lot of unfaithfulness that's going on around you, and maybe that's a lot of it as well. Maybe that was something you had dealt with in a past relationship, of somebody being unfaithful or over jealous about your friends or things like that. But it's almost like to the point where you're like, no, because this causes a lot of trauma and it causes a lot of drama, and I don't want to deal with it, and it really hurts my soul and my heart. So or somebody may be very obsessive about you and showing obsession. There's all kinds of things that could be going on within this situation. But it is definitely talking about walking away from, this obsessive person, or, this toxicity, right? Getting away from it. Taking back and nurturing yourself, not allowing this to impact you anymore or be within this relationship to do so. So Spirit says it's time to hit that milestone and go after what it is you need. Some kind of, go after the friends that are good for you. Stay away from, friends that are no longer good for you. So it's pretty much walking away from what no longer serves you. So right now it's talking about you also finding a freedom. Some of you may be getting a divorce. You may have had enough of the situation. So it's definitely talking about, yes, I'm tired of the fighting and tired of the arguing, tired of all of this stuff going down. So it's definitely talking about time to move and quickly get out of the situation, because the situation is just so unhealthy, right? That is just triggering so much. Really do get a lot of jealousy over here from somebody. So it's definitely, and also talking about no self-respect, and bringing you insecurities and bringing your self-confidence down. So I mean, this person is pretty detrimental, whoever it is that you need to get away from, because Spirit says this is not healthy. And you know that, right? That's why you're going to put your best foot forward. And if you haven't thought about it, it's a good idea, because this is very unhealthy. You shouldn't have to feel this way. So let's see what the good things are to come when you do leave this situation behind. There is going to be some heartbreak. There could be a divorce. There could be some loss and depression, feeling like you are betrayed, that they were disloyal to you. So I definitely have two cards of divorce now. And then, of course, freeing yourself from a marriage over here. So pretty much three. So some of you definitely are thinking about getting a divorce. You're done with it. There's a lot of cold-heartedness. You're going to find that by walking away from this, whether it's a divorce or just the breakup of a good friendship, that this person is going to become very emotional and very bitchy and cold towards you. Something that you could barely tolerate, right? So, but on the good news, right, on the good news, there is the Ten of Pentacles, you finding that love within yourself again, you finding that self-love, finding your passion, finding yourself again, where this person just keeps continuing to walk all over you. You are definitely going to get up, right, because you're saying whatever didn't kill me only made me stronger. So, right, it's like it's ended, it's finished, but it can't get any worse than it was. So I'm not dying. I'm going to heal. You're going to, learn this as a lesson and get up, right? Because they can't destroy you, which it felt like they are trying to destroy you. So a lot of it is destroying your emotions and your inner self-confidence, and the ways that things are going on over here, making you feel very insecure about a situation for a lot of you. So definitely this is going to open a lot of doors for new opportunities for you. And a lot of it's going to be healing first, right? Being able to heal, being able to move to calmer waters and not feel like, I'm going to deal with this anymore. So really pretty much like packing up your bags, leaving your skeletons in the closet and saying, you know what, you can have the skeletons. I don't even want them, right? I don't even want them. I'm going to move on to calmer waters and not even think about this shit anymore. Right, because I'm taking my power back. So this is definitely the time. As soon as you get away from them, you're going to realize how much power you actually have, that they've actually been trying to suck out of you. and destroy you with, right? Whoever that is. And I mean, you know, even if it's somebody who's trying to take advantage of you, right? And just try to take advantage of your friendship or take advantage of the situation. However your story is, my friends, I do know one thing. They've definitely tried to disempower you. That's for sure. And they're going to find out who the Emperor really is as time goes on. Yes, it looks like they were going to try to come and and try to make amends with you, but I feel it's because you may be dealing with a narcissist who doesn't like you to have power or to make, you know what I'm saying? So they may try to reconcile, and even try to come back, and try to work things out with you, but it's pretty much to the point where it's like they don't want those losses cut. They want to show you that they love you, or that we're really, we really are friends, or we really are family, or really are this or that, right? And trying to make all these new proposals of making amends and trying to get things healthy with you, but you will notice that it is not worth your time. It's more of a burnout. I do see a lot of, there's going to be a lot of ghosting, I do believe. So, yeah. It does. It feels like it's more deceitful. Like, I'm not playing these games with you anymore, right? Kind of like, are you, trickster over here? It just feels like it's a game. And it almost feels like you're just done with this mind game, okay? Somebody wants to disempower you and take your power away. That means that they want to be power hungry. People, that's not a real friend. Friends, and people who really truly love you want to empower you, not take your power away, right? So that just goes to show how dishonest they really, truly are. Wow. Okay, so it's almost like you're going to see their true colors. It's like, really, you did all of this to me, and then you're going to come and falsely try to tell me, that you really love me, or that we're really good friends, or we're, you know what I mean? But you're going to see right through it, right? You're going to see right through it. Because I don't see any real cups over here except for the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is only over here saying, I'm trying to make amends to show you how good we are together. But that's not really on a loving. If you have all of these other cards over here next to the Two of Cups, that's not showing me. That's showing me that's false love. That's fake love. That's not real. That's what they want. See, that's why I keep thinking you're dealing with a narcissist or somebody who's emotionally immature, because that's not really showing. That's showing that they want to be in control of the situation. So yes, I do see a lot of ghosting. I do see a lot of you going and isolating yourself away from them. I'm not listening anymore. Right? So, oh boy. Yeah, it's almost like there they are, showing their true colors. Because now you're going to say, oh, hold on. Now I see your true colors as you're coming to me with a false mask on. Oh, shit. And that's exactly what that is. That's a false mask. Oh my gosh, right? Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay, so Spirit says for your daily healing, take time to tune into your body and recognize the message it's trying to send you. Yeah, listen to that gut feeling as your gut's probably tingling all over the place, right? Saying, yeah, I know that's a false friend. Take responsibility for every thought and feeling. It can affect the whole universe and yourself, okay? Okay, my friends, and that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.